Hello, my name is Will. I'm an assistant at the ASJ Sport Training channel. Be very welcome. In this video, we'll show you the influence of gender on muscle mass gain. That's why I recommend that you watch this video to the end. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. That way, you'll be notified of every new video and you won't miss any updates. Thank you.
The influence of sex on muscle mass gain. One of the most important links between sex and muscle hypertrophy is zinc. But why zinc? Whenever a man has an orgasm, zinc is released in the semen because the essential nutrient is necessary for the growth and development of sperm. So, when levels are insufficient, the main cause is often infertility. Another connection when it comes to sex and muscle building is the connection with strength levels. After sexual intercourse, men feel a sense of relaxation because during the act there is a release of oxytocin in the body, which causes this type of feeling. So, to perform a hypertrophy workout, for example, it is ideal for energy levels to be recharged. Another point to be questioned is in relation to testosterone, the male hormone, which has a great impact on libido levels. When the man has adequate testosterone levels, the induction of muscle mass gains is higher, but for gains to be satisfactory, physical exercise must be relatively frequent. There are data that show that if the individual uses 80% of their capacity in a high-intensity workout, in 5 minutes they can achieve a full replenishment of muscle glycogen. In this way, it is clear that sex has no negative effect on results. According to another study published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine, sexual intercourse does not significantly affect the strength of leg muscles, and abstaining from the act before a workout or competition is not necessary. So, now when they say that sex hinders muscle hypertrophy, discard this option. Follow along to see how sex has an important role in the muscle hypertrophy process, as performance and satisfaction increase with an active life. What is the relationship between physical exercise and sex? Scientifically, the benefits that physical activities bring to the human being have already been proven. The reason is due to its contribution to physical and mental health. However, what is little questioned is the relationship between physical activities and sexual life quality, due to few scientific studies on the subject. But some studies published in recent decades and recently contribute to understanding these benefits. In 1982, the scholar Frauman, with the aim of investigating the relationship between physical exercise and sexual behavior, compared a group of sedentary people with practitioners of popular sports. The young people, of both sexes, answered a questionnaire about aspects of sexuality, reporting the weekly frequency and sexual desire. As a result, the group that mentioned greater consumption of time for physical activities also showed greater frequency and sexual desire. Following this same model, another study revealed that exercise practitioners reported greater satisfaction and that physical training could increase sexual excitement. Instead of young people, researchers from the New England Research Institute in the US developed a study with a group of 600 middle-aged men over an 8-year period. The men who regularly ran during this period did not report any impotence problems. Studies have clearly shown that physiological mechanisms explain the improvement of sex with the practice of exercise. Both men and women who regularly engage in physical activity experience improved blood flow to the genital organs, improved blood vessel health, hormonal benefits, and endorphin release. For those seeking motivation to exercise, here is another incentive. So, we can say with a thesis that if sexual life is not satisfying, run, it will improve. Does sex help with muscle hypertrophy? Firstly, muscle hypertrophy is due to a number of factors, and sex is one of them. As we already reported at the beginning, zinc, an essential nutrient for good body function, due to its immune, antioxidant defense, growth, and development function. It is also involved in the male reproductive system, as its presence in the testicle is essential for spermatogenesis. This is a point that we will discuss in more detail. The levels of this mineral in the body must be adequate to function to the best of their ability. When there is a decrease in zinc levels in the body, the consequences are infertility and difficulty in generating lean muscle mass. The low level of zinc is due to the fact that it is lost through orgasm. Thus, when a person has sex frequently and does not replace this zinc through a diet rich in the nutrient, it is very likely that the deficit will fall. To prevent this from happening, simply eat foods such as oysters, shellfish, wheat germ, liver, chestnuts, pine nuts, nuts, and even dietary supplements, but only with medical guidance. Athletes and practitioners of physical activities, such as weightlifting, have higher energy demands according to the intensity of the training. Therefore, cardiovascular and respiratory adjustments are necessary to compensate and maintain the effort made. With the deficiency of the mineral, zinc, a mobilization of the organism's reserves occurs, causing the following consequences: anorexia, growth retardation, fetal growth defect, slow healing, glucose intolerance, hypogonadism, sexual impotence, testicular atrophy, delay in sexual and skeletal maturity, restriction of vitamin A utilization, immunological dysfunctions, hypoacusia, disorders of behavior, learning, and memory, diarrhea, dermatitis, alopecia. Therefore, as we reported above, the lack of this nutrient in the body causes numerous consequences, and many of them are related to the subject we discussed, sex. In this way, to bring the levels into compliance, 8 mg per day of zinc is recommended for women and 11 mg per day for men. So, with the right amount of zinc in the body, the ease of muscle hypertrophy is greater. In conclusion, the influence of sex on muscle hypertrophy is clear, as we concluded throughout the content. A study conducted by the brand Upbeat Active found that sex is the only physical activity capable of recruiting all the muscles in the body, which in total are 657. In this case, having sex exercises the complete muscle, toning all the muscles in the body. However, as we have talked about the nutrient zinc a lot, without it in the body, sex will not be the same, and therefore the muscle mass gain will not be as satisfying. Furthermore, we emphasize that other problems can also interfere in this aspect. It is worth remembering that before using any type of supplement or hormone for a deficiency in the body, we recommend seeking a specialist doctor to perform specific tests and accurately indicate which medicines to use. Did you like this video? Leave like and subscribe to the channel. It helps us a lot. Thank you very much.